guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a updated what's on my iPad Pro. Why did I zone out? What's on my iPad?
Ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
It's nighttime, guys. My brain is literally just like mush right now. So I'm going to be showing you guys all the apps on my iPad Pro. So if you guys like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to hit 10K by the end of the year and we're more than halfway there. So if you guys could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Let's just get right into this video. I'm still using the same case and the same Apple sleeve protector from that video. Yeah, the case, it's just like a nice black marble. If you pull back the front, it turns on the iPad. Also, if you flip the cover to the back, you can have it in a stand-in position or you can have it laying flat. My Apple Pencil, I just have this nice sleeve to make it feel comfortable when I'm writing and drawing. And another thing I like about the sleeve is that when you're ready to charge your pencils, you have to remove the cap, and the sleeve actually holds the cap so you don't lose it, because I'm clumsy. So if this wasn't here, I probably would have lost the cap a long time ago. So you take the little end bit and you plug it into the charger. Oh, that's the wrong end. You plug into the charger port of the iPad and then it charges your pencil. This is such a stupid way to charge your iPad. Who at Apple thought this was a smart idea? Who? Anywho,
Ciao. Anyway, so
I got a new screen protector on my iPad. This is the Zoega. I think I'm saying that correctly. Zoega paper-like screen protector. So pretty much with this screen protector, it has a nice grip to it to make it feel like you're writing on actual paper. A little ASMR for you guys. Doesn't that sound so satisfying? I like it when the screen protector has a nice grit to it, because then it gives you more control when you're writing and drawing on the iPad. The only downfall for the screen protector having a nice grit to it is that it will wear down the tip of your Apple Pencil faster. I'll have it linked down below if you guys want to check it out. Okay, so I'm going to shift on over here. And I'm going to screen record my iPad screen and have it plopped up right here for you guys. My lock screen wallpaper is just a black and white marble wallpaper that says you can do this, because you know, a little motivational quote is always good. You keep reminding yourself that you can freaking do this. You got this. So I have a new look right now because it's a whole new day. I have to refilm this part because the day I filmed the other clip, I was really tired, and at the part when I was explaining my apps, I did a horrible job. So here we are refilming this, and hopefully I'm able to do a better job this time. If not, then I'm sorry. So today I just did like a little red liner look to kind of match the red on my shirt. So I'm feeling it. Okay, so this is my homepage. So the background is just white marble to keep with the whole theme of black marble on the case and the lock screen wallpaper being a marble. Consistency is key, guys. Everything is in a folder, everything is alphabetically ordered, and with the titles, they're all just one word, and I put a space in between each letter so it was more spread out. The bottom hover dock thing, I'm not sure what the proper term of that is, but down there is just my most used apps. So I like to have them down there so I can access them quickly. So the first one is Safari. Safari is pretty straightforward. It's just the web browser on all Apple products. Procreate, that is my #1 favorite drawing app. Well, when I bought the app, it was only $13, and it's just the one-time payment. Like with any future updates on the app, they're all free. $13, this app is for sure worth it. I feel like I'd have to do a completely separate video explaining all the features and all the things that I do in Procreate, because there's just a lot. And if I try to mush it into this video, then this video is gonna be really long. But yeah, right now it's just showing all of the drawings that I have. Some of them are unfinished, like this one, I need to finish her. And then even with some of these, I just have the basic shapes laid down, and I have drawing guides on, because with this one I didn't do a initial sketch. What I did was I went straight in with the colors to kind of block in the shapes. So just to make sure that everything is proportional, I add in the drawing guides to help me. And to turn on the drawing guides, you just go up to the tool symbol, you go underneath canvas, and right here it says drawing guides, so you can turn it off or on, and you can even edit the drawing guides to make them a different color, to change the opacity of it, the thickness of the lines, the size of it. So the cool thing with Procreate is that it records you while you're drawing. Underneath the tool and video, it will give you the option to replay the timer lapse. You can turn on and off the recording, so if you don't want it to record you while you're drawing. And you can also export the video, so you can have it be a 30-second video or a full-length video. And you just have like some sketches. You can see the time replay for that one. I'll show you the color wheels. Wait, this is one drawing I'm working on. It's not done yet, but if you go over to the color wheel, they have just the regular disc color wheel, and then they have the classic color wheel, and they have the harmony color wheel, which it's supposed to show the complementary colors. So say if I move this main one over to green, it's gonna move more towards like a pink red, because red and green are complementary colors. They have a value color wheel, and then there's just palettes. These are some of my palettes that I have. That's pretty much all I'm gonna say about Procreate right now. There's a lot that I can go in about Procreate, but once again, I would have to do a completely separate video because there's just a lot to talk about with Procreate. But yeah, Procreate is my favorite drawing app. I highly recommend you get Procreate. But if you don't have Procreate and don't have the money for Procreate, then that's totally fine. I'm going to mention a free app for you to use when I get to my Create folder. YouTube, we all know what YouTube is. You're on YouTube right now watching my video. GoodNotes is the note that I use for all my note taking. Here are my notebooks I have right now. I just have a to-do list notebook. I have a personal notes notebook, a school notes notebook, a daily planner, and then my planner from 2019. Let me open up my planner from 2019. This was back when I was really productive, really had my ish together. It's like, look at that. I had everything scheduled in. I had scheduled in when I was gonna eat, when I was gonna shower, when I was gonna edit and film and everything. I need to start doing this again. I got this planner from Passion Planners. If you go to passionplanner.com, they have a section where they have free templates of their planners to download. So that's what I did. So when you download the template from the Passion Planner website, you just save it onto your iPad's files. So I'd recommend when you download the templates to save them to the Files app. And then when you're here, you create a notebook. To create a notebook, you just go to New, Notebook. You choose a cover. Let's go with the brush cover. And we'll just go with ruled narrow paper for now. Give it a title, and then you'd go to the page plus. You go to import. Wherever you saved the template, you would import it into the notebook, and then boom, you have a digital planner. So this template from clementinecreative.co.za, I like to use this to-do template whenever I just want a simple to-do list, not anything that's like a daily planner sort of layout. And what I like about this to-do list is the cute little title at the top that says make things happen. Yes, we will make things happen. Then you can just write the date up there. I'm just using this example one that I did a couple days ago. And pretty much you just write your to-do list items, and at the side here it has priorities. So what you do is, I like to take a red marker, and so say, let's go over here. So I'll take the blue marker, not blue, black. So what I do is take the blue marker, I would write, what's something that we can write? So say film, video, right there. And then I would take the red marker, and there are 3 circles for the priority. So 1 circle being not that important, 2 being kind of important, but like if you don't get it done today, then it's fine. And then 3 circles filled in means that's super important and it should be at the top of your priority. So let's say film a video, top of priority, because film and videos are important for me, for my channel. So I just color in the 3 circles. And then once again, I go in with a green color. Whenever I'm done, I will check it off. That's not the same color. Wait. You can even do custom colors too, which I like. I think that one's the right one. Maybe it's that one. So I check it off and boom, that's a nice to-do list. I really like that priority levels aspect to it. It really just, it's a nice visual thing to have, and it's fun filling in the little circles. That's pretty much it for my Good Notes app. I also have the Good Notes app on my phone, so I like how it's excuse me, that's disgusting. I like how it's synced up, so if I make a list to do on my iPad, I can see it on my phone. And then the final app here is my photos. We all know what the Photos app is. It just has photos. Nothing special. So now onto my app folders. The first folder is Adobe. So this is where all my Adobe apps are. I have a Adobe subscription through my school for free. Well, I guess not for free because they include it into the tuition. So I am paying for it, but I'm just gonna pretend like it's free because, you know, everything's better when it's free. Adobe Acrobat, which is just to look at documents. It's a document reader app. Adobe Scan, so say if you have a document that you need to scan as a PDF, you can just take a picture of it and the app will turn it into a PDF. Adobe XD, I have the software on my computer, so with Adobe XD you pretty much create prototypes, and the cool thing is if you have the XD app on your phone or iPad, you can actually test out your prototypes on the devices. Behance is kind of like the designer's version of Pinterest. So Behance, pretty much designers upload their work and their projects, and other designers can like it and save it to their mood boards to get inspiration. So there are just like a bunch of cool designs. And I have my own Behance where I have uploaded some of my own work. I'll have my Behance linked down below if you guys want to check it out or follow me on there. Then Creative Cloud, that just, I don't know, it just stores your Adobe stuff, okay? And it's synced up to my softwares from my computer. Then Premiere Rush is like the iMovie app, except it's just a Adobe version. So you can't create like stellar video edits and stuff, but it is a very simple app to edit videos if you're on the go. So then books, I have my Apple Books. I just have some books in my library. And then Cloud Library, that's for my my public library. So when you take out a ebook from online, you have to download it to the Cloud Library. And then Libby is the same thing, but it's for the audiobooks. And then Create is just where all of my creative apps are. AstroPad, I talked about it in my previous What's on My iPad video. It's pretty much where you connect it to your computer so that you can share your computer screen onto your iPad. I don't really use AstroPad anymore because I have a display monitor now, so I don't really need to use my iPad as a second screen. So Cricut Design, I recently got a Cricut cut-in machine, and I got it because in graphic design sometimes you have to create package design which require you to do some neat cut-in. Using an X-Acto knife can be really tiring on your hands, so I got a cut-in machine just so the machine can cut it out quickly and precisely without causing my hands any damage in the process. Medibang Paint, I used to use that a lot when I first started drawing. The layout of it isn't terrible. It's kind of beginner friendly, not really, I don't know, but I really enjoyed this when I first started drawing on my iPad and on my phone because I did draw on my phone. I remember having this app on my phone and using my finger to draw, and it was a lot, and it was very difficult and very time consuming, but I really did enjoy drawing on this app. It looks like they did update it a lot from when I first started using this app, but it's not a bad app, it's just not amazing. I personally prefer Procreate over this app. Pigment is just a coloring book app, so you would just select a coloring page, select a color. You can change the brush size, change the opacity of the brush, you can change the brush itself. You have pencil and marker, and then all the other brushes you have to use, you have to have a premium membership with the app to unlock them. There's also a blender brush you can use, and an oil brush. Let's use the oil brush. And you can even use the bucket fill app. Not app, ugh. The bucket fill to fill a color all over. Then go in with the blender. Where's the blender? Go with the blender and just blend it out into a gradient. Anywho, you get the point. Just a nice coloring app, so say if you need to stress relieve or if you just have a lot of free time on your hand, this is a very therapeutic and common thing and activity to do. So then Sketches is another nice drawing app that is free. You just tap to create a new drawing page. I feel like this one compared to Medibang is much more beginner friendly. You have all of your drawing tools at the side. So say let's select the brush, and then down here you click and you have an array of colors to choose from. So let's select a color and then you can just draw away. Then editors, I just have some editing apps. So I have Airbrush to edit photos. I have Camera. I don't really use Camera on my iPad because the quality of my iPad camera is not as good as my iPhone. Then Facetune, everyone knows what Facetune is. iMovie is just a video editing app. Usually it's on the Apple computers, but they do have an app version for the phone and iPad. There's just not as many features as the one on the computer. Then Layout is just for you to lay out photos into a collage. Makeup Plus is just a cool app to add makeup to your photos. So if I take a photo of myself with no makeup on and say my eyebrows are just looking invisible, I can use the app to, you know, plop on some eyebrows, maybe a little mascara, some lip color. So yeah, it's a really nice app and the makeup on it looks pretty natural. And Planoly is just a great app to plan your Instagram feed. So if you're not sure how a photo will look in your Instagram feed, instead of just posting it right away and seeing it then Snapseed is similar to Airbrush and Facetune. It's just editing photos and whatnot. And we have entertainment. I have FaceTime, Funimation. I have the subscription and I just love watching animes. If you know me, I love me some anime. Then we have Netflix. We all know what Netflix is. So now we're gonna move on to productive folder. So we have calendar, which is just, you know, basic calendar app. I don't really use it much. Then we have Gmail, which is linked to my Art by Rukiya Gmail. Then files is just where you keep a lot of like documents and stuff. Actually, I got mixed up. So the mail is linked to my Art by Rukiya email, and then Gmail is linked to my YouTube email. Then notes, I do a lot of note taking on this too. Here it's just like a notes of YouTube ideas that I have for videos. And then I also have some school notes that I took. I think this was for a presentation that I had to do in class, so I just did points of what I wanted to say for each slide. And then this was just some research stuff that I had to do for a project. And then reminders, I don't really use reminders that much, but I'm trying to use it a bit more now. Right now I just have a shopping list of things that I need to get. Skillshare, I love Skillshare. That I've saved a bunch of classes that I want to do. Create a powerful presentation with Adobe InDesign, speed up and streamline your design flow work in Adobe Illustrator, because I do use a lot of Adobe apps in school. Even American Sign Language, because I figured, you know, why not learn sign language? I feel like that would be something super cool to learn. Yeah, Skillshare is pretty much just like YouTube, but for learning things. Then onto my school folder, I just have Google Docs, Dropbox, Keynote, which is like Apple's presentation maker app, lynda.com. Lynda, it's pretty much like Skillshare, where there are classes for you to learn new things. Then Notebook, I don't really use that. The Numbers is like Apple's version of Microsoft Excel. Outlook, I think that's linked to my school email. Pages, where you just type out documents. So Pulse is like my school's app where I can see my classes and get my notifications from my teachers about lessons and stuff. Then Slack is something new that we used since we had to switch over to online. So it's just where you communicate with your teachers and with your other classmates in group chat sort of rooms. Then we have socials. I have Instagram. This one is linked to my art Instagram. So yeah, this is my art page. If you want to check out my art page, I will have it linked down below. It's Art by Rukiya, and I'll also have my main Instagram linked down below if you want to follow that too. Then we have Pinterest, which is great to find art references on. I have a mood board called Drawing Inspo, Like, just have pretty photos to draw. Social Blade, because I sometimes get nosy and want to see people's sub counts and stuff. Anywho, YouTube Studio is just to see, it's just YouTube Studio, where you see your videos, your analytics, and all that stuff. Onto music, I have Apple Music, which I don't use. I used to have an Apple Music account, but now I switched over to Spotify because Spotify just has better playlists. SoundCloud, we know what SoundCloud is. All the non-mainstream cool music is on Spotify. Not Spotify, SoundCloud, that's what I meant. Then I have a folder called Useless because a lot of these apps I just don't use that often. So yeah, that's pretty much all that's on my iPad. So let me just scoot on back to the middle now that we're done with my iPad. I did not lay my wig today, so she's probably looking hella ratchet. That's fine. That is all for this What's on My iPad video. If you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye, guys.